and the Commanders, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room.
Little out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Dameon Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, it's Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude.
And the Commanders get home, they drop in. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Another try following the sack. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Escapes the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near side. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down close to the 15 before going out. Well, I know it says running back on the Commanders saw some. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's on the move. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go, second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Back now, pressure on its way. That one way too far up there, they can't connect. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Again, it's Bigsby. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Here he is on third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We're through one quarter. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. Oh, stiff arm. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Robinson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate, and now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they sure surprised us going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Rolling left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Lawrence picking up the pace. Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And you're going for this. He fires one deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Here's the snap on 4th. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Commanders. In trouble. It's 3rd and real long here. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. Out to return this for the Jaguars, Devin Duvernay. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one is out of bounds. No return on the kick. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They'll try and throw it here. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense.
Let's go.
Throwing it to start this drive. We'll get this one to Brooks. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Ready? Let go.
Throwing now, off play action. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Cameron Bynum there defensively.
Here we go. Shot. Check go.
Pass play coming here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now it's second down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man left. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Complete beyond the marker. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. They'll throw it again. This one taken in by Kraft.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It is caught left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan, Coach, well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Going with Bigsby here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On now comes their punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Now it's Bigsby. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. He loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Almost almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Everybody rushing back to the line. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion right. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. This is Bigsby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the 47. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the give, it's Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Wow, it's free again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Wow, it's free again! Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was a...
Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Trying to break that tie quick. They're into the hurry-up. He'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He's keeping it, he's going for it. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders want to end it in regulation if they can. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first. Back to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. It's caught Metcalf. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jets. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. A bit of desperation on this. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mike Sainristil makes the play. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hands off here for Brooks. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.